Wonderful morning to each one of you, dear students. This is Samna Ajwani, your English teacher, and I welcome you all for the English period today. In the previous video, students, on the last day, we have done the worksheet solving on adjectives, and I hope that the worksheet solving was quite easy and quite useful for you all. Now, in the before that, we had started with the writing part of the YAD, wherein we had done the email writing. Right now we are going to continue again with the writing part, but before that we are going to learn an interesting topic today. So before I take you to your textbook, let me just give you the hints. Let me just explain you about the new topic that we are going to learn in writing skills. So be attentive and keep your Wiley pet book in your hand, a pencil and a eraser. Yes, students, we always we keep on reading the newspapers. I hope that you all do it on daily basis. Now you see that there are many articles in the newspaper. So what are these articles? So we see, this is what is the image, which is just an example for you that how we have the articles in the newspaper. So today we are going to study about article writing. Now when we talk about article writing, students, article writings, they may be at times it is very important for us to spread a message on a very larger scale to the people or to the world around. So that is why we make use of an article writing. Now when we talk about newspapers, they are circulated to a large number of people at one time, right? So these article writings, sometimes they may be on the serious topics, and sometimes they may be on the general topics also, like general topics in the sense what impact does technology has on the on human beings. So it's a general topic, okay? Or it could be something very serious also, in the sense like the pandemic that we are experiencing now, that is about the COVID. So anything that they have to write about it, and yeah, and they have to spread a message, then it is possible through article writing. So when we are studying about article writing, students, it is very important to take into consideration certain aspects. The very first thing, that your article should have a proper and clear title. Until and unless if there is no title to the article, it makes no sense. Now if we look at this image again, students, this is the article. It has a proper heading over here: when spirituality and creativity are one. So a heading is a very most important thing in an article. Second, the body, the main part of the article, the introduction should be a very important thing. The article writing is somewhat similar to that of your essay writing only, okay? Then a descriptive paragraph describing more in detail about that topic, okay? And any additional information if you have to give, you can give it, or it is optional. And it, as we do it in the letter writing and even in the essay writing, students, the conclusion should also be a part of your article writing. Yes, so conclusion is really very important when we talk about an article writing. So now let us go back to our textbook and open your textbooks to page number 31. Yes. So today what are we going to do, students? We are going to study of writing an article or a story, but I will not be taking story writing today because it is very important for you all to understand an article writing. So today we are going to do only article writing, and we are going to study some vocabulary and some terms or some words which are very important for us to replace, so that we can bring about an improved in the writing part in an article writing. So let us do this together. The first question: look at this exam task and answer questions 1 to 4. So this is the article, okay? So let us, not article, but let us see what it is. Write your answer in about 100 words on the answer sheet. You see this notice on an English language website for young people. So this is a notice and you have to write an article for it. But before that, we will read this notice and we have to answer these questions. Write an article telling us whether the internet is the best place to look for information. Do you think only young people use the internet? What other ways are there to research new things? The best article will be published on on our website. So let us answer these questions, students. What do you have to write? Yes, we have to write an article. Okay, so you will write article. Who is asking you to write? It could be the publisher who is asking you to write an article. What is the topic? So the topic is learning and the internet. And how many words must you write? Here they have given you have to write nearly 100 words. Okay, now the sample of this article writing for this notice is given to you over here. Okay, so we are going to first read this article, students, and then we are going to answer these questions. In my opinion, the internet is probably the best place to look for information. But I don't believe only young people use it. For instance means for example. My dad loves cooking and he's always looking for new recipes so that he can cook different things, such as Indian meals. Also, my mom is keen on gardening and she uses the internet all the time to get information on topics like new plants. Although the internet is very useful, we can also research new things in a library or ask at school. In my experience, teachers are always happy to help their students learn more. So, this is the article for the notice that is being written. Now, in the notice, the publisher had asked to mention that do you think only young people have used the internet? So, here he has answered the question. Okay, so has he answered all the parts of the question correctly? It is yes. How we can say that he has answered correctly? Because for the first question is, it is asking that do you think that only young people use the internet? He's telling over here that not only the young people use, but like my dad loves or my mom loves, or he's mentioned about the teachers. Okay, so he has answered all the parts of the questions correctly, so it's going to be yes for the first one. How does he gives examples? He gives examples like, say, see, for instance, it means for example, or such as. See, such as. So, how is he giving examples? He is mentioning, for instance, or for example, or such as. So, these are all the words which replace for the word like giving examples. How does he give his opinions? What are the words that how we can understand that he is giving his own opinion? Like, in my opinion, my exam, I'm sharing you my opinions. Okay, or I don't believe. Is he saying that y'all don't believe? No, he's saying I don't believe. So it is his own, what we can say, he's sharing his own opinions. And how could he improve his answers? Yes, he can improve his answers by using more vocabulary. Now, looking, uses, these are very common words. Okay, so he has to increase his vocabulary for answering the questions or for writing an article. So now let us move to the third question. Vocabulary. Replace the underlined word in Paul's answer with the words with similar meanings from the box. Now, you can see in this article, students, there are some words underlined. In order to bring about an improvement in the vocabulary, you have to replace those underlined words by using the correct options from here. Now, students, when I say he is mad, it's a normal sentence that we all are aware. He's a instant, he's an insane person. When I say he's an insane also means mad. So what have I done is I have brought up a new vocabulary that is insane instead of using mad. So similarly, you all have to replace these underlined words with the vocabulary given over here. And why are we doing this, students? That would be the answer for you all, right? So we are doing this, students, so that you'll get to know that how we have to bring about an improvement in the vocabulary when we are doing a writing skill. It could be any writing skill, students. It could be an article, it could be story, it could be anything. Okay, so let us do now. Teenagers. Where do you think this word teenagers fit? It is over here, young people. So you will write two just besides the teenagers, or you can write it above teenagers, two, because here underlined one is having a number. Make. Where you can replace, students? Make. Fourth. Cook. Okay, so you will write 4 upon make. Find out about. What is replacing, students? Replace the word research. Find out about new things. So you will write 7. Next, willing. Willing means to do something. So you have to it can be replaced by this word happy. So you will write 8. Teachers are always willing. Willing means they are very happy to do something. Next, goes online. We can replace it with number 5, that is uses the internet. So you will write number 5 over here down. Next, try to find out. So look for. So instead of using these similar words from the question, students, you all can use this increased vocabulary. So it is number 1. Details. Yes, it is number 6. Okay. Information, to get detail on the topics. So it is number 6. And last, searching for. It is number 3. Looking for. So these vocabulary, when you build this vocabulary, students, it can really help you to bring about an improvised in your writing skills as well as in your communication. Okay. Now, turn your textbooks to page number 32 and do the next question. Complete the sentences with words from the box. So you have these 4 sentences and you need to complete it by choosing the appropriate word from the box. Technology has changed the world in many different ways. Washing machines and dishwashers dash. We say na, for example. For example. So it is going to be for. Spanish is spoken in many countries. Such dash. Such as. We use in our daily communication also, right? Such as Argentina, Colombia, and Mexico. Next, third one. There are many ways to save money. Like buying second-hand clothes and eating out less. And last, climate change is affecting the world's weather. Nowadays, there are more storms. For instance, instance means example. Okay. Now, this is a listening part. So, your listening part for question number 5 and question number 6 is same. So, it is going to be the same audio which will be played twice. So, simultaneously, what you have to do is, students, you have to pay attention for both the questions. Listen to Ben and Catty. Ben, he is a boy and Catty is a girl. They are talking about watching television. Match the person with their opinions and label the statements A to F with B for Ben and K for Catty. So they are discussing between themselves. So for whatever discussion, whoever is holding or saying some point. So for example, if Catty is saying something, so you will write K in front of that statement. If Ben is saying something, you will write B in front of that statement. And next one, you're going to complete the dialogue from exercise 5 with words from that box. Then listen and check. So since the audio is going to be played, so you'll have to also listen to the conversation. And when you're going to listen to the dialogue, students, you have to fill this dialogue by choosing the appropriate options from here. The wordings are all, you're going to also hear the wordings in the audio. The same wordings what is being put up in the box, and you have to fill it over here. Okay, so let's be ready, and I'm going to play it twice, students, and you're going to listen it very carefully because you have to do two questions together. So let us begin, students. All ready?
Training. Test 1. Writing. Part 2. Exercises 5 and 6. Listen to Ben and Katie and do the 2 exercises.
Hi, Ben. Did you see the documentary last night about the Olympic Games? It was brilliant. I learnt so much.
Did you? I thought it was quite boring, but I'm not really interested in sports programmes.
But you love sports. You play football and tennis and basketball.
Yes, I enjoy playing sports, but I hate watching them on TV.
Oh, so what kind of TV programmes do you like?
To be honest, I don't watch much TV. I prefer watching films on my laptop. In my opinion, TV isn't very good.
I don't agree. Personally, I think you can see plenty of good films and some really funny shows too.
That's true. I did see a good comedy on Friday night, but most programmes are rubbish.
I suppose there are some bad programmes, but only a few.
Okay, now I will be playing it twice for again students. So this time be really very careful. Okay, because you need to do the 2 questions together. So be ready again, students.
Training. Test 1. Writing. Part 2. Exercises 5 and 6. Listen to Ben and Katie and do the 2 exercises.
Hi, Ben. Did you see the documentary last night about the Olympic Games? It was brilliant. I learnt so much.
Did you? I thought it was quite boring, but I'm not really interested in sports programmes.
But you love sports. You play football and tennis and basketball.
Yes, I enjoy playing sports, but I hate watching them on TV.
Oh, so what kind of TV programmes do you like?
To be honest, I don't watch much TV. I prefer watching films on my laptop. In my opinion, TV isn't very good.
I don't agree. Personally, I think you can see plenty of good films and some really funny shows too.
That's true. I did see a good comedy on Friday night, but most programmes are rubbish.
I suppose there are some bad programmes, but only a few.
Yes. So we have heard the dialogue. Now let us do question number 5. Who thinks that most programs are okay? It is Catty. So you will write K, capital, okay. Second, would rather watch films on a computer. Whom it is said by? It is said by Ben, because he says that he is not interested in watching TV shows. So it is Ben, B. Third, believes there are a lot of good films on television. It is again Catty. So you will write K for Catty, K capital. Doesn't like watching sports on television. So it is Ben, because he is not liking to watch anything on the television. Next, agrees that there are some funny programs on television. Who agrees that? It is Ben. So it is B. And he enjoyed watching a documentary. So it is K. Catty. Documentary. You know what are documentary, students? Documentaries are the short films. Nearly say about 45 minutes or an hour film. Many of the documentaries are such, they are very informative. Okay, so documentaries are nothing but they are the short movies or short piece of information which is displayed in the form of a movie. Now we are going to go through to solve question number 6. We have heard the dialogue. Okay, it was the same dialogue what is printed over here. I told you that there are some words which have been removed from these blanks and you have to hear it and then complete it. So I'm assuming that we all have heard. So let us solve this also. Catty, hi Ben. Did you see the documentary last night about the Olympic Games? It was brilliant. I learned so much. Ben, did you? I thought it was quite boring. But I'm not really interested in. That's the answer. He says it very clearly. Interested in sports programs. Catty, but you love sports, she says in her dialogues. But you love sports. You play football and tennis and basketball and so on. Then, yes, I enjoy playing sports, but I hate watching them on television. Catty, oh, so what kind of TV programs do you like? Ben, to be honest, okay, I don't watch much television. I prefer watching films on my laptop. Dash, that is, in my opinion, television isn't very good. Catty, I don't agree. Personally, I think you can see plenty of good films and some really funny shows too. Ben, that's true. If you all are not getting, students, you all can rewind the video. You all can rewind this video and you all can listen to the listening part again. That's true. I did see a good comedy on Friday night, but most programs are rubbish. I suppose there are some bad programs, but only a few. Okay, so with this we have been done with this vocabulary part. Now go to your page number 33, textbook page number 33. This is the article writing, students. Okay, for this article writing I will be displaying the answer for you all, but next time this article writing is going to be your homework. The other question I'll be giving you as your homework. Now I'll display the answer key for you all so that you all can note the answers in your notebook. See. Yes, I have displayed the answers for you all, students. You all can pause the video wherever you want to and finish off the writing and then move ahead. See how I have done the numbering of it. Now, I will show you the answer for the article writing. So that notice on page number 33, you were being asked to write an article on friendship. What was the article? You had to tell about how important it is for friends to have similar characters, and do you think that it is better to have lots of friends? If you agree to it, then why? And if you don't agree, then also why? So I have displayed the answer for you all. So let us read the answer. And you are going to write this answer in your English CW book. Okay. Sample. In my opinion, friendship is something everyone should value and respect. In my experience, it is far more important to have friends who you can trust rather than friends who are similar in character. So he said the question in the notice was asked whether it is important to have the friendship with the similar character. Similar character means having the same nature or having the same liking. So it is more important with the friends whom you trust rather than having the similar character. A good friend will be happy to help you whenever you have a problem or need some advice. But good friends also expect to help them too. Now, since you need a friend whom you are expecting that he or she can help you, but your friend is also has an expectation that you will help them. Okay, not everyone shares my view, but I prefer to have one best friend who I can rely means upon whom I can depend on instead of having lots of friends. When you have lots of best friends, they will never get to know you as well as when you have just one close friend. So here I have shared you my own opinion. If you want, you can have your own opinion. Some of you all feel that you should have more than one best friend. But according to me, having one best friend who is understanding you is much more better than having more friends. Okay, so this you are going to write it in your English CW book. You will scan and you will upload it under notes section. Okay, that's it for today, students. And do not forget to comment your name for the attendance and kindly upload your notes. Yes, and most of y'all are uploading in the PDF format. Please don't do it, students. You will be asked to redo it. Kindly upload in the JPG format only. That's it, students. We'll meet again. Thank you so much.